Mark's just told me that it's 20 to 1 in the morning. We got back to the hotel about 10 minutes ago, having had the most wonderful meal at a restaurant called, and Robert speaks slowly, so in the hope that he remembers the name of the restaurant by the time he gets to the end of the point where he's speaking, Los Patios de Beatus. That's probably not the best Spanish pronunciation, but it was really, really good. It's a restaurant where wine is really king, and we like wine, don't we?
Yes. At the moment, I really like wine.
Yeah, particularly at the moment, absolutely. So we started with a local wine from the Malaga area, a red wine, which was very nice. And then we decided to have the tasting menu, and you could do a wine pairing with that. So we then had 4 other wines.
It was meant to be 4, but
I thought it was 5. Yeah, no, it's true.
We definitely had 3 sherries and a red and white. So
yeah, no, absolutely. Food was really, really gorgeous. It was definitely up there, I think, with some of the best meals that we've had on these sorts of trips.
Yeah, I'd go along with that.
I'm trying to think of like the stand-up. It's the almond soup. Almond soup. I mean, who would think of almond soup? But that was really gorgeous. Oh, and then what was after the almond soup? Because that was good too.
So we had the black cod.
The black cod. Oh yeah, then that was good. Yeah.
I don't think either of us were that fussed on in theory, but both loved in practice.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it was a lovely flavour, really, really nice. And it's amazing how quickly these things recede from your memory after a wine or 2 or 5.
I had a nice tuna lasagna. You had octopus.
I had octopus. Yeah, the octopus was nice, but I think it was beaten by some of the other ones.
Right. And then we had the beef with kind of like a white sauce and the sweeter brown sauce with carrots.
Yes. Al dente carrot.
Yes.
Which I'm all in favour of. I like al dente carrot. So I'm moving here in the hope that I can actually get you into the frame so that your voice isn't just coming out of the middle of nowhere.
I like medicine people.
Are you in there now?
I am in there.
You are in there. Okay. So it was really good. So this restaurant was down a street that the taxi couldn't get into. So we'd got a taxi there, but he'd driven us around the houses. He tried his best, but and we had to then walk from number 1 to number 43, which was further than you'd think.
About 42 blocks.
And then walking out from there, it was a bit around the houses, wasn't it? We did wonder whether we were going to have to walk all the way back to the hotel, but we didn't have to.
No, we didn't. We found a taxi rank, which was very good. Unfortunately, we missed the opportunity of going back to the cathedral because I was on the hunt for a taxi rank.
Our second chance to go and see the cathedral was foiled after not quite managing it earlier. It's been quite a long day, hasn't it, Mark?
It's been a very long day. So around about 24 hours ago, I was getting ready to go in a taxi to Gatwick, having
worked all day.
Yes, having worked all day. I was actually still working, I believe, at this time, 24 hours ago. Yes. So that was fun.
And we met up in the departure lounge and had the sort of hunt for breakfast, which succeeded in the end.
You found?
Yeah. I got pastries. Yeah, absolutely. So if you need pastries at Gatwick North Terminal, then Pure on the floor up. The floor up, yeah.
Basically,
the second floor.
Walk as far as you can down the departure lounge
and then go up. Yeah. Then they do it. The flight was uneventful, not really much to say about that. Getting through Malaga Airport. just
Airport was a big
huge,
space.
huge open concourses, just bizarre.
with way markers being replaced by random ropes at random points.
And we ended up in the wrong bit, but it didn't really seem to matter too much.
No, that was fine. I was more worried about the fact that people, instead of actually moving the ropes, were like, yeah, you come this way and then go that way. And I'm like, yeah. Or you can move ropes.
It was all very, very confusing. And then we found the airport station, which was across the forecourt. Slightly confusing because it was showing the sign for Renfe, which is the national railway network, whereas we wanted the I'm not going
suburban railway.
The suburban railway. I was going to try and pronounce the Spanish. I'm not going to try and do that. Something like Circaneus. I'm never quite sure what it is.
The RER
for Spain.
For Parisians.
For Parisians, for Spaniards.
Yes, the RER for those people who are familiar with the.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm going to shut up now.
So that was fine. We found the hotel remarkably easily, actually, faster than usual. We usually go around the block several times.
In fact, 2 hours faster than usual.
We got the room quickly. They had a room available for us straight away, so that was good. And I think first impressions and last impressions, really good. A really nice hotel. So this is the Soho Boutique Cologne Hotel. They go for long names here.
Yeah.
So it is a chain, but it doesn't really feel like a chain.
It doesn't, and it feels surprisingly Spanish for an international train as well.
Apart from the jazz music.
There was that, yes.
It wasn't Spanish jazz music, but staff really friendly and helpful. And as I said, we got a room nice and early, so about 11 o'clock in the morning. And then, I'm trying not to make these videos too long, but anyway, we've done a lot today. We went to a bar.
Not because Mark's about to fall off bed.
We went...
Hey,
Mark, why are you falling off the bed?
I was like, can I sell this out and do the end of the video? And you're like, no, I want to make it longer.
We went to a bar
You're
called...
not in frame.
We went to a... Back there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We went to a bar called Antigua de...
It has Guada in there somewhere.
Guada de Quera.
And Casas Antigua Guada?
Casa
Antigua Guada or something.
Yeah, Antigua.
It was very nice.
And it's, so you get, it's been there since 1940, hasn't it?
Yes.
Long bar, not really much sense of what you're meant to actually do. We stood there for 15 minutes before we were able to order a drink, but then we had some really lovely drinks. Sweet wines seemed to be their thing, although we did also, with a slight misunderstanding, end up with some dry wine as well. We thought quite reasonably that the word secco, given that in French, demi-sec is slightly sweet, we thought secco must mean sweet, but secco, it turns out, actually means dry. Yeah. Who would have known?
I was so sure as well.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's stupid language. I don't mean it. I'm joking. It's lovely language.
Language stupid people.
So no. You can't say this, Mark.
Stupid people, i.e. us.
Right? Oh, us. Oh, right. That's fine. I was going to say I'm not editing this video, so it's going up as we say it. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
No.
Spanish people are lovely. Yeah, totally. Genuinely so.
Yeah.
We had great fun actually. It was really good. Would really recommend going there if you can disentangle our mangling of the name and work out where it was that we actually were. But it was really good. We had a bit of sort of charcuterie stuff, not very much, but enough to sort of spur us on, give us the energy to then go on to the Roman amphitheatre. What was it called? The Roman amphitheatre.
The Teatro Romano.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Mark, you're like a local.
Go on. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. So that was all rather nice. And then we went to the, oh my god, I can't remember. Well, what's it called?
To the Alcazaba.
Alcazaba.
With apologies for my pronunciation.
So we're a bit confused by this because we've heard of Casbah and an Alcazar, but this is an Casbah, and just have this. I mean, who did that song?
That was the Clash.
It was the Clash, yeah. So Rock the Casbah, yeah. And
Laser Nick by Will Smith.
It's
before he started slapping people.
It's become. I'm not editing the video, Mark. You say
that.
You say what you want to say.
That's just a statement of fact.
Okay. We're moving on swiftly. That was really nice. The architecture, Moorish architecture, the courtyards. Yeah.
Courtyards
really,
arches, basically.
Courtyards are really good, and then a really nice view over the city. So that was all rather lovely. What did we do after that? Oh, we walked down to the circuitous route through various parks, the Parco Malaga, across the road, onto the promenade, under the pergola thing. Do you think it really was so it's meant to be a pergola? Did it seem pergola-ish to you?
No, but it did seem like it was deliberate, aesthetically driven top of the promenade, if you like, or aesthetically driven addition to the promenade.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Whatever he said.
I wouldn't say that was pergola, but yes.
Yeah. Okay. And we had mocktail mojitos.
Yes.
And then you ruined that by also having a.
I had a Tinto Verano, which is basically like a very weak sangria with lemonade.
And then we wandered the other way to go and see the top of the Pompidou Centre. Is it a Pompidou Centre or is it just the Pompidou?
It's a Pompidou Centre.
It is a Pompidou Centre.
Yes.
It's not quite Richard Rogers.
Like the one we went to in Paris.
Yeah, but no escalators going up the outside of the building and stuff like that.
No, just like a Meccano-esque top that looks like something.
I quite like it actually.
It's
like bold.
It.
It's bold. I like
it.
it.
It's obviously trying to make a statement. I think it does it quite well.
Yeah, I'd go for that. Back to the hotel, bit of a sleep, and then off to the restaurant that we've just been talking about.
Yeah.
And now we're here, and it's like coming up to 1 o'clock in the morning, and we've got a train to catch at 9:10.
One of the 24 hours I spent in the hotel.
It's been a good day.
Yeah.
So we'll maybe do more of these videos if Mark lets me.
I don't think I can stop you.
But
he's bigger and scarier than I am, so yeah.
But it's good night from me and good night from him. No, it's the other way around. Hang on, it's good night from me and
good night from him.
Perfect.